Testing, testing. Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Fiorentina career mode, realistic career mode. This is season 6. We just got past the January transfer window. I played a bit off camera. I didn't want to show you guys some of the matches because they were quite boring. Nothing well, I guess a lot of stuff happened, but nothing, I mean, it wasn't that interesting, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I will show you all the players that I have brought in on a free for next year. First of all, let me show you guys our squad. So basically, if you guys haven't seen, this is our 11. Vlachodimos is now up to an 83 overall. He has really good statistics. I told you this guy's going to be good one day because training. OP for goalkeeper / broken. So he's an 83 overall. Pezzela, our captain, 81 overall. Eric Bailly, 90 overall. Escalante, 85. The center back, or CDM, converted into center back, 6 foot tall. Fantastic defending, slide tackle and stand tackle attributes there. Left midfielder / left wing back is Alexandro. Right midfielder / right wing back is Vrsalko. Right defensive mid is Zobnin, who we got as a free transfer from season 5 going in towards season 6. Amadou Diawara, an absolute stud. This guy, we got him as an 84 overall. The same season, same transfer window as Roman Zobnin. He came from Napoli. He's now an 87 overall. Kramaric, he's gone down a bit to an 81 overall, mostly because he's 30 years of age, but he's still a fantastic player. He's a fantastic center attacking mid, even though it doesn't say he can play center attacking mid. Regardless, Chiesa is 86 overall as a center forward, and Giovani Simeone as our main striker. This is our bench. Pombeira, Gesser, the sort of a Regen goalkeeper. Astori, 73, is probably going to retire, sadly. Wish he could play forever. The man is absolute legend. Veltman, our backup center back / right back cover, can play left center back and right center back. He has fantastic statistics in terms of passing and just fits perfectly for a 3-back system. Veretout, Cristoforo, who's going to be sold in basically next summer. Veretout, like I said already. Timothy Weah, who's now 80 overall. Of course, his potential is only 77, but we did train him up. I did train him up to now an 80 overall. He has 92 finishing, 85 heading, 84 dribbling, 83 ball controls, 87 shot power, 83 volleys. So really good statistic. He's a poacher. Not the greatest sprint speed, not the greatest stamina, not the greatest strength, but regardless, he is a fantastic finisher off the ball. Babacar, our backup target man. I did sign, I guess these guys came back. Vitor Hugo came back. Let me put him here really quickly. Vitor Hugo came back. Let's see. We do have Dabo, who's going to be sold. We have LeBlanc, and LeBlanc is actually going up quite massively. He's now 64 overall. Castrovili, Marino, and Gasparini. And then, of course, we do have the new player, Diogo Neves, the Brazilian center mid / center attacking mid, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 18 years of age, left-footed, high work rates, fantastic player. Already has good acceleration and agility. Already has good ball control. He was technically gifted, I believe. So he's a really good center mid / center attacking mid. So he would be in that mold of a Kramaric there. So I decided to get him because he wanted out. He was already 18 years of age. And also, what am I trying to say? Also, my thoughts are escaping me for some reason. I was going to say something about him, but I didn't. So, anyways, yeah, he's here now, 18 years of age, coming from the Youth Academy. We do have a couple of more Youth Academy graduates, so to speak. I did decide to send some more scouts to bring us some really good players. I'll show you guys those really quickly before we get into matches with Liverpool. But, yeah, I decided to scout world-class players that ended up having 1 year left on their contracts, so that's what happened. Here's our prospects that are in our Youth Academy. Yuroi Kasun, or Kashun, He is 6'5", 74 strength, 76 jumping. He has 80 aggression. He also has pretty decent sprint speed already, pretty decent stamina already. Stand tackle and slide tackle is not the greatest, but he can develop. His potential is 80 to 88. So essentially, we got a new Miljankovic here. So, you know, I'm more than happy to have him here. He's 17 years old. Hopefully, I can send him out on loan very soon. Now, Uroš Filipovic, I'm really excited about. He's a right midfielder, already 63 overall at 16 years of age. Potential from 82 to 92. Another Croatian guy. Really good, again, technically gifted. Like I said, ball control 81. Pretty much similar mold as Diogo Neves, but he's got a little bit better potential. Oh, that's what I was going to say about Diogo Neves. Diogo Neves has potential, I believe, from 77 to 94. So I didn't have him in my youth academy for that long because he was already 17 years of age. Then he said he wanted out, and that's basically how we got to the point of signing him up. So I don't know what his actual potential is. So I think it's somewhere between 78 and probably 85. I don't think he's ever going to get to 94, but we might train him. Demian Mlakar, as you may know, there is a Jan Mlakar playing for Fiorentina in real life. He is a youth prospect, youth striker. I don't know where he actually is in this game. He's not in FIFA 18 for some reason. Hopefully he will be in FIFA 19. He's a Slovenian striker. Actually doubted, or what's the word? Actually, basically he is, I think, what's the word? Doubted? I don't know. Anyways, basically he is the next, I don't know who, I'm not sure who exactly is a good Slovenian striker, but in real life he is probably going to be really good. I think he's playing somewhere in Slovenian league right now, and that's probably why he's not on FIFA 18. But essentially, we signed his brother, Damian Mlakar. His potential is not that great, only 55 overall, 76 potential to 94 overall. So hopefully he can be pretty good. But he's also an attacker, which should tell me that his finishing. Yeah. So essentially, this is another striker. I know it says left midfielders. It's actually really hard to find a striker in a youth academy. Sometimes you find center forwards, but they're very rare. And whenever you find an actual striker, it's also quite difficult. So another player, Odisseas Kovac. I'll tell you why in a second, why I'm scouting all these Slovenian guys and Croatian guys. I'll tell you a little bit more in a second, but that has to do a lot with the realism of this career mode. So regardless, Odisseas Kovac has decent potential. That's really the only reason why I got him. He's also 6'4", 45 right now, but of course we know how terrible and broken and OP the goalkeeper training is, essentially, which is why we have some random no-name keeper at 83 overall right now, and hopefully we can make him to somewhere in the 90s. But spoiler alert, we will have a new goalkeeper for next season. I don't know if you guys have already seen. I can't remember if I've shown that screen yet or not. But anyways, regardless, Odisseas Kovac, he is 16 years of age, 6'4", pretty good. Juraj Vinski, another player from Croatia, another attacker. He actually isn't that great. 48 overall, potential is not that great, so he's probably going to be released soon. Like I said, attacker, he's finishing 52. Okay, not that great. Jurica Jovanovic, this guy's pretty decent. Another center back, pretty tall, 17 years of age already. Potential pretty decent from 72 to 94. Really good physical stats. He's physically strong, as it says there. 80 strength, 76 jumping, 80 aggression, 72 stamina. That's fantastic for a center back. 72 sprint speed and 71 acceleration. So really good stats for a center back already. Jurica Jovanovic, he can be our next big thing in terms of center backs. Hopefully he can grow. Not in height, but his potential hopefully is not as low as 72, because that would not be too great. Hopefully it's somewhere on the 80s at least. Moving on, I'll save that guy for a little bit later. Renato Pereira, left back, 17 years of age, defensive minded. I'm not too keen on him. He's a right-footed player. You know, 60. Whenever you see 68 potential, this is the first month I'm scouting him, by the way. Whenever you see 68 potential, it's kind of difficult to know exactly what kind of a player this guy is going to be, which is why I don't really know how good Diogo Neves is going to be, because, like I said, he was 17 years old. He turned 18 like literally within a week and said youth player wants out. So essentially, I didn't want to lose him because he was one of my better prospects, and I was excited to see what his actual bracket is. But anyways, 68 to 92 is not it's so broad, you know, it's so broad. So I obviously can't tell you why, you know, how good he's going to be. Afonso Cabral, another Brazilian. Once again, I'll show you why I'm scouting a lot of these Brazilians. Hence, actually, wait, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to show you, I'll tell you why I'm getting all these Brazilians and Slovenians mostly for the realism's sake in just a second. So Afonso Cabrera, he's probably nothing special, but I decided to keep him in the academy just to see. Damian Horvat, 71 and 93. Hopefully this guy can be really good. 15 years of age, 6'1" as a left winger. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Chedomir Saric, his bracket is, you know, not as broad, but he's only 77 to 83. So this guy essentially is, as Johnny Superbman from NHL live streams calls it, trade bait. I'm going to call this guy transfer bait, basically, which sounds, doesn't sound great. But anyways, Chedomir Saric, another Croatian guy. I like me some Croatian guys. That also sounded weird. What is going on with me today? But anyways, regardless, so this guy, you know, we're probably gonna sell him, is what I'm trying to say. Same with Luka Petrovic. Oh wait, no, this guy actually has potential from 76 to 90. I thought that said from 76 to 80. I'm blind, clearly, as you can tell, but he's a CDM, 5'11". He's got really decent aggression already. He's defensive minded, so hopefully this guy can, you know, be as a potential CDM for the future for us. Adriano Amaral, I'm really excited about him as well. He's an attacker, again, right winger, but his brackets is from 81 to 91, so that's already promising. Hopefully this guy doesn't have 1-star weak foot or 1-star skills like Noah LeBlanc had, because, once again, Noah LeBlanc did have 1-star weak foot, but his potential is from 89 to 94. So regardless, he's the next Kevin De Bruyne, just cannot shoot with his left foot, essentially. And there's another center forward, but yeah, this guy I'm excited about. Adriano Amaral has a really cool name as well, AA. Renato Pereira, center forward, another guy who I'm same as Saric, probably. I'm probably going to just sell him whenever the time comes. He's 16 years of age, center forward, nothing too special. But now, let me show you the new beast striker that we will soon have. He's a 17-year-old from Brazilian, from Brazil. There he is, Fabio Ribeiro. So 56 overall, 5'6". Okay, not too bad. He's an actual striker, so that's nice. For aesthetically pleasing as well, because whenever you get these guys, like whenever it says, for example, this, where's the attacker, Mlakar, it says he is an attacker. He's 5'11". He's got really decent finishing and stuff like that, but I would probably play him as a striker, realistically, but it says left mid, and, you know, it's just not great seeing a left midfielder as a striker. It's just not aesthetically pleasing, but this guy's an actual striker. You know how hard it is to find an actual striker in the Youth Academy if you guys have played this game or any previous games, because the Youth Academy is absolutely broken in FIFA. It has been for quite a few years, ever since FIFA 12, I want to say, maybe FIFA 11, back when the career modes were actually really, really fun and had a lot more features than these career modes, but hopefully, of course, next year will be a lot better. But once again, I'm just speculating and I'm hoping, but once again, my hopes and dreams are going to be broken at September 20th or sometime around then, whenever FIFA comes out, basically. But we still haven't heard anything besides Champions League and Europa League in terms of career mode stuff. Hopefully they do something. Hopefully there's some new features. But once again, here's to hoping, right? So Fabio Pereira, he's technically gifted, which I'm really interested in seeing. He's a striker, 5'6". Hopefully he actually grows, but I don't think he will. I think they grow from any time until they turn 18 years of age, basically, and hopefully he grows just a little bit taller. 5'6" is a bit too short. That's more of a left winger, right winger type. Of course, I don't play wingers. I play wing backs / left midfielder, or left and right midfielders. But regardless, this guy has really good agility because, hence, he is 5'6". Again, he's left-footed. Hopefully, this guy is the next big thing, right? But once again, his potential is from 81 to 94, so that's already pretty decent. He's already going to be a first-team player regardless. His potential to become world-class, but we'll have to see about that. But that's basically our Youth Academy. Let me show you guys the players that I'm going to be bringing in for the next summer, for the next season. So currently, we sit in what position? We sit in, I'm not sure. I think we sit somewhere in 6th or 7th. So we're pushing on the Europa League again. Hopefully we can go far in this year's Europa League so we can get into Champions League next year, which is one of the reasons why I'm bringing all these fantastic players on a free for next year. I'm trying to build for next year, basically, for next year's Champions League journey, is what I'm trying to say, adventure. But these are all the guys that I've scouted. These are all the guys that have 1 year left on their contract, less than 1 year, basically, and I can sign them on a free. But of course, I do want to keep realism somewhat a priority in my playthrough of this career mode, because that's just pleasing to myself personally. But if you guys were wondering, I'll go through these guys really quickly. Strakosha, I've scouted all of them, and all of them would have potentially made my lineup. Regardless of what their age is, they would have made my lineup just because they're free transfers. But of course, I can't spend that much money, and I also can't, well, I have a lot of money in this club, but I can't sort of break the immersiveness of this career mode. But Strakosha, 86, a lot of people know about him. Paulo Dybala, 94 overall. I would love to have him, but he's very happy in Juventus. Juventus is second in the league, and they're still very far in Champions League, I believe. He's 94 overall. Berardi, he's happy in Sassuolo. See, they're very happy. Suso, 87 overall, very happy in Milan. Milan are actually about to win this league title, which is incredible. They just beat me 4-1, by the way. That was a simulated match, in case you were wondering. Kevin Strootman, again, very happy. Gundogan, very happy. Maximiliano Gomez, I actually tried to get him. I know he says weekly wage. I offered him like 90K a week at least, and then he said, I'm not interested. So he's probably going to be playing for Celta next year, regardless of his contract running out or not. As you see there, oh, actually, he might be going to Bayern Munich, because it says contract accepted there. So that's a bit of a bigger club than mine. So, of course, props to him for being there. Jose Arnaiz is a player that plays for Barca B, who I would suppose, even though it should be allowed, but Barca B is probably playing in the La Liga Santander, so in the first tier of Spanish football. He's 83 overall. Would love to have him because he's a left mid striker and a right mid. Can play pretty much anywhere. Weekly wage is tiny, and he would only want 22K a week. Ousmane Dembele, he's content, but he's 92 overall. And why would he choose? Why would he step down from Barcelona to Fiorentina? I don't really understand. Did he got a new player face? Interesting. Maybe that was for the World Cup. Emre Mor has absolutely no stamina, and looks like he's going to be going to Inter Milan on a free. Would have loved to have him, but again, he doesn't have any stamina whatsoever, so he's not sort of my type of player. Aritz, I was choosing between Aritz and Clement Langlais, another center back basically from Real Sociedad. He was an 87 overall, and Aritz is only an 81, so I decided to get basically, well, I mean, I've spoiled it for you, but I decided to get Clement Langlais, 87 overall defender with a left-footed, predominantly with a left foot, so that's all nice and dandy. But 81 overall, you know, would have loved to have him, but I don't really need him too much. Again, Rafael Guerreiro is literally the same exact player as Alexandro. I didn't want to get him. Also, he cost way too much money. You know, well, actually, what am I? Well, yeah, he would have had a big wage, basically. Bale. Oh, wait, I'm skipping Juanmi. Juanmi, I did approach. He didn't want to join. He didn't have the greatest heading stats, so I figured I wouldn't really get him. I got the other player instead. Gareth Bale, unrealistic. Why would a Welshman come to Italy? You know, it just doesn't seem to be realistic. Marcos Llorente, I actually did want really badly, but I got a different player instead a day before. Marcos Llorente came back to me, and the other player who I got is a little bit more realistic. Manu Trigueros, you see the pattern here. La Liga BBVA players, or La Liga Santander, there's a lot of center mids, a lot of Spanish center mids that are mid to high 80s. Unfortunately, I can't get them all. I think I only got one of them. I may have not even gotten a single one of them from La Liga Santander. But Trigueros, again, 84 overall, 30 years of age. Would have been a realistic signing, but I decided not to get him. Milo Rashica, same as Emre Mor, didn't have enough stamina to play wing, so I decided not to get him. Vincent Coziello plays for Köln. He is content there. I would suppose he's one of Köln's best players, because I did face Köln in the round of 8th of the Europa League, and I did defeat them. It was a one-on-one on the first match day, and I scored an away goal. And then when we played at home, it was actually a 0-0. And he was one of their best players. He was one of their key center midfielders that played. I'm surprised he's not a captain yet, but regardless, another player, Cervi, fantastic player, plays for Köln again. I didn't want to basically raid Köln and get him, but once again, he didn't have the greatest stamina, but he was on my radar, but I ended up getting a different player instead, who's a lot more versatile than Franco Cervi. Then Zakaria, I had him on a save with Milan last year, So I figured, let me try some other players instead. Lucas Alario ended up going to a different club. Wait, what? It said he's joining Swan. Yeah, see, he has signed a pre-contract already. So it did say he was joining Swansea. So, you know, props to him. Jean-Philippe Gbamin, or I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I was going to put him next to Eric Bailly for the realism because they're both from Ivory Coast. I would suppose they're the two center-back partnerships for Ivory Coast. That would have been cool to have him. And I was going to get him on a free transfer from Villarreal, I believe, right? Is that where he came from? And Milan literally hijacked my transfer. So I was approaching him on a free, and Milan came in, and instead of getting him on a free next season, they bought him for 27 million, which is a steal for this guy. 84 overall. If I don't forget, I'm going to show you this guy's stats, but basically he's got like 80 pace, 90 strength, like 85 and 87 stand and slide tackle, or the other way around, 90-something aggression, really good passing stats as well, and he's like 6'4", 6'5", and he can play CDM and center back, just absolutely fantastic. But like I said, Milan ended up hijacking my transfer, and this guy is not my player, so I had to basically get a different guy who you will see. I've already mentioned him again, Clement Lenglet from Real Sociedad. Marcel Sabitzer, I still have Kramaric. I figured why get him. Bruma did make sense. Paul Pogba, once again, unrealistic. Luciano Vieto, I did look at. Unfortunately, his heading and finishing wasn't the greatest. Bernardo Silva, again, I just didn't see it being realistic. Henry Onyekuru, I didn't want to get him either because I don't have any Nigerians in my club, and even though he would be a great player to have, I think he's fine with Southampton. Jakub Janko was a player that I was looking at, but I decided to bring a different player instead. Alex Teles, also Manchester United. Why would I bring him? Also the same exact player as Alexandro, literally like almost identical to Alexandro, and they're of course playing for Brazil, and they're also, I think Alexandro is 87 rated and this guy is 86 rated regardless. Mats Hummels, obviously unrealistic. Cesar Azpilicueta, literally this guy's the captain of Chelsea. I know that he doesn't have the captain's armband here, but he is a captain of Chelsea, so I don't want to, you know, basically steal a captain and just a little bit unrealistic. Živkovic, I really wanted this guy, but like I said, as you see there, he actually will be joining Valencia on a free transfer, so that's good for him, I guess. Gacinovic, these came in late, and I didn't really need him. So yeah, Gacinovic. Selke will be joining Stoke on a free. Kaderabek ended up not going anywhere. I love the Hoffenheim kits, and that's just fantastic looking. Anyor is going to West Ham. Ellis, I didn't end up scouting him that much. This is the goalkeeper that I made from, of course, Auxerre. He only has potential to be like 80 overall, and he was a 63, and he ended up being 91 overall because of my trading. Ante Rebic, I would love to have, but, you know, he's fine where he is now, and I don't really want to buy him because I have Kramaric already. Paredes, one of my favorite midfielders in real life, even though I absolutely hate and despise Zenit St. Petersburg. You know, being a Spartak fan, well, I don't hate and despise them. I still root for them whenever they play in Europe, but you know, I would love to have him. He's a fantastic center midfielder. I think he will be basically the next. I'm trying to make a comparison. The next, I want to say he's going to be the next Andrea Pirlo because of how deep he sits as a deep line playmaker, and he's really good defensively as well in real life, of course. I've never played with him in this game. I would love to get him whenever his contract expires, because I do seem to have a lot of Argentinian players in my squad, and that will continue on with the amount of players that I bring. Fernando, I like another situation with him. Golovin, another situation with him. These are basically just my favorite players in real life. Cheryshev, nothing to do with him. Gulu, that's when I was looking at him earlier. His contract actually expires, but I don't need to bring him. He actually is going to Sassuolo, so good for him. William Carvalho, his contract is not expiring, but he's still at Sporting for some reason. Don't know why. Marco Rog, his contract has just been renewed, I'm guessing, because it doesn't say approach or delegate to buy. João Mario's still there. These guys are just here for, yeah, I don't know why these guys are here, but regardless, they're here. Oh, there's some more. So Rodri was another player I was looking at. I really, really wanted him. He's 86 overall, but I figured I found him out after I got the other two center mids in on a free, and this guy would actually have been a lot better to be that center mid, but I don't need another 86 rated player. I don't need another 84, whatever rated player, you know. Oyarzabal, Michele Oyarzabal, he is here because, like I said, we're looking at the world-class players with less than 1 year remaining on their contract. He can play pretty much any single position. I didn't want to get him because I got somebody else instead, which I will show you once again, but he would have been a cool addition. Marco Rocca, I thought of getting him, but I got a better player instead. Same with this guy, same with this guy, same with Coquelin. Cruz, unrealistic. Same with Adan. Skriniar, I didn't want to get him for the sole reason of, if you guys saw my previous live stream when I destroyed Inter Milan 6-0, this guy played a horrible, horrible game. Also, he's very happy. His form actually was it said bad in red whenever I was scouting him. So I just didn't want to get him. I know he's 87 overall and he would have fit my simulation sort of build, but I like to play games. I like to actually play FIFA and not simulate. So he would have been great for simulation, but I feel like I wouldn't really like him as much as an actual center back. Julian Brandt, again, excellent and very happy. He is their main player for Juventus, and then the rest are actually the guys that I have signed. So prepare yourself for how many players basically I have signed. Actually, this guy, Victor, I'm not sure if I even looked at him before, but Camarasa, I think I might. Why not sign him? Why not just, yeah, we'll look at him in a second. Victor Camarasa, I've never heard of him. I feel like that would be really cool to have him. But yeah. So there we go. These are the players we have signed on a free for next season. Like I said, my theme for next year is Champions League. My aim this year is to get far enough in the Europa League or qualify, you know, maybe potentially win Europa League or get to the final, or basically get in the top 4 of Serie A, which I don't actually think is going to happen. There's only like 5 games remaining, and I didn't win the cup this year, so I can't literally move into the Champions League places, but maybe Europa League will be the goal next year, but I'm aiming for Champions League, of course. Anyways, Jan Oblak is going to be our goalkeeper for next year, regardless of what we do with Vlachodimos. I'm still going to be training Vlachodimos to see if he can get to that stage. Jan Oblak did sign a 3-year contract, crucial first-team player. Of course, he's 29 years of age, 93 overall. And again, like I said, he's Slovenian. He fits the build. He was only okay and content at Atletico Madrid, so I figured, why not get him? I think they had another, we'll actually look at it, but I think they have another fantastic goalkeeper coming in their ranks. If anything, they have plenty of money to spend to buy anyone they possibly want. But it did say his morale is content, so he wasn't very happy. I gave him a lot more money, 190,000 euros per week, so I ended up getting him, like I said, which is why I was getting all those youth players from Slovenia, and or Slovenia, whatever you want to call that country. So yeah, he's going to be joining us. Vlachodimos is going to end up being our backup, but I am going to continuously train Vlachodimos to be the #1 goalkeeper in the future, because Vlachodimos is 27, Jan Oblak is 29. By the time Jan Oblak gets 33, I think, or 32, I guess, his training his overall is probably going to go down, and hopefully by that time we will have an 87 or 88 Vlachodimos, who will be only 29 or 30. So hopefully that goes very well. Other players, Ascasibar, Santiago Ascasibar, another midfielder, 84 overall. He's only like 5'6" or 5'4". I can't remember which one it is. I wish it would show you here. He's worth 31.5 million. He's from Stuttgart. Stuttgart didn't qualify for anything this year, so I figured that would be pretty cool to get him. He's on a 3. Hey, wait. I think I got Oblak on a 5-year deal. And I think I know I got Ascasibar on a 5-year deal for sure, but he's going to be our basically, I don't want to say backup, because I'm going to rotate the squad as much as possible to keep the stamina to basically perfection. But he's going to be there. Santiago Ascasibar, again, goes along the lines of us having a lot of Argentinian players, and, you know, he will fit the build. So he's there, only on £54,000 a week, so, you know, it shouldn't be that bad. Nico Barella is in terrible form. As you see, it says bad. He is apparently very happy, even though he's playing for Cagliari. He's going to be getting paid a lot more in our team. This is the guy that I thought was realistic to buy. He's homegrown in Italy. He's an Italian player. He's an Italian international as well. So he will be hopefully best friends with Federico Chiesa, of course. You know, he's a center mid. He's going to be our starter for next year, probably alongside Amadou Diawara and then Zobnin and Bar. I don't know what we're going to do with him, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what we're going to do with him. Maybe we'll play Amadou Diawara as a center back. I don't know. We have way too many center midfielders. Regardless, we have Clement Lenglet, the French center back slash left back. He's, I believe, 6'2" or 3". He is 87 overall. I'll show you his stats whenever we get him next year. But yeah, this guy is going to be a stud. 90 grand a week. Fantastic. He's basically going to be our left-sided center back. He's going to be the replacement for Pezzela, which is another Argentina guy. Pezzela is actually going to be our backup now because he's an 81 overall and this guy's an 87. So our defense next year is going to be Clement Lenglet. It's going to be in the middle, Eric Bailly, and on the right, Escalante. Of course, he's a CDM, but he can play center back. So that's fantastic. So that's 87, 90, and 85. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And our backups are going to be 80 and 81, and Pezzela is 81, and then Milenkovic is 80. Jonathan Calieri, I decided to get him very cheap, but I needed a backup striker, essentially, who's a little bit better than Babacar. This guy is 5'11", but he has like 89 heading and like 87 finishing, so, and he's really good and really strong on the ball. He's got like about 80 stamina, so pretty decent. Somewhere his pace is somewhere around 78, 79, so he should be a good, basically backup player, even though he's an 83 overall, and he's on a crucial first-team player contract. But actually, all these guys are on a crucial first-team player. I don't know how it's going to happen. Regardless, Andres Pereira, I did sign. He actually costs less. He's getting paid less than what he's getting paid at Manchester United, but he wasn't playing at Manchester United at all. He was just being ruined there. They have a fantastic club. And this guy can play any position. Left mid, right mid, center attack, and mid. I'm thinking about having him playing basically instead of Kramaric because his stats showed me basically that he's a center attack and mid slash center forward. So he would be a really good player to put in that position. Also, apparently his defense, in terms of his attributes, is somewhere in the 60s, which is perfect. You know, for my wing backs, of course I do have Alessandro and Vrsalko, and I can always play Andres Pereira on the right because Vrsalko is only an 83 overall. I say only, but that's one of our better players, one of the better players in FIFA. He's still technically considered world class whenever you go scout him, but Vrsalko will never leave this club, but Pereira might because I'm emotionally attached. I'll tell you more. I'll tell you the players that I'm emotionally attached to and they will never sell. So Chiesa, never sell, never ever sell. Vrsalko, never ever sell. Kramaric, never ever sell. Diawara, never ever sell. Alexandro, don't really care. Escalante, never ever sell. Vlachodimos, never ever sell. And Simeone, probably never ever sell. Anybody else? Zobnin, I know he is from my favorite club, Spartak Moscow, but he just hasn't impressed me as much as Amadou Diawara. Alexandro, I don't really care about. He's a fantastic player. 91 stamina, just greens all over the board. Perfect player for that position, but he's 31 years of age, and Pereira is only 26, so Pereira might be his natural replacement whenever his overall start to go down. But of course, we're here for the long haul. This is season 6 going into season 7. We still have basically halfway to go of the career mode because you can only play 15 seasons. And I plan to stay with this club for the continuation of this series, for the continuation of the end of the career mode, basically. But like I said, we're going to have LeBlanc, Kevin De Bruyne's quote-unquote Regen, because, Kevin De Bruyne is not retired yet, but this guy is, once again, 1-star weak foot, though. Absolutely kills him. Although his potential, like I said, 89 to 94. Hopefully he can be really good. Yeah, this guy still don't know what his actual potential is, but yeah. Emotionally attached to Weah, of course, Astori. The whole reason why I moved to this club is Astori. Veltman, I absolutely love. Veretout, don't care anything about. Babacar, don't care anything about. Cristoforo is leaving. Weah is going to stay, for sure. Chiesa is going to stay. Simeone is going to stay. Diawara is always going to stay. Kramaric is always going to stay. Vrsalko and Escalante. Those are the only, and Vlachodimos, of course. Those are the only players that I will keep forever. Hopefully they can retire here. But yeah. Besides that, I realized that was a 34-minute intro. Now I'll show you guys us actually playing against Liverpool. So I'll show you guys the tables really quickly and what has happened in previous weeks. So we have ended up beating, where are we? We ended up beating Köln, as I said, away our first match was away from home. We ended up scoring 1 goal. It was a draw, 1-1. We got an away goal there. And then the home match ended up being 0-0. So we advanced on goal difference. And then we were drawing Liverpool, which have a fantastic team. I think they're the best team left in this bracket. I'll show you guys their roster really, really quickly. And their overalls as well. Milan have a fantastic team as well. And so does Benfica. But I think the two front runners are Liverpool and Milan. Milan, like I said, are winning the Serie A currently. They have destroyed Rosenborg 5-1. Other results, Besiktas lost to Liverpool, of course. Ajax have beaten Brighton. Sevilla surprisingly lost to Lyon. Lyon doesn't have a very strong team. But yeah, this is the last 8 remaining. Benfica plays Krasnodar. Lazio plays Milan. Lyon plays Ajax. And we play Liverpool. So, interesting quarterfinals there. I'll show you guys the top scorers. Simeone with 11. Let me see how many goals Simeone actually has this year. I'm interested in seeing. Genuinely interested in seeing. So, in terms of appearances, Escalante made the most. I'm surprised why he's actually not the captain. Yeah, there he is. Simeone has 29 goals in 40 appearances. 11 goals in 11 Euro League appearances. 13 goals in the Serie A. And then I guess 5 and 5 in the preseason tournament. But this guy is absolutely incredible. Chiesa, same with him, has 5 goals and 6 assists in 11 appearances in Europa League. So he's been fantastic. Babacar not so great. In terms of assists, I think it's Chiesa by a long shot. I'm actually going to make Escalante my captain because I don't know why he isn't. He's played every single match so far. He is our heart and soul of the defense there. So yeah, of course I'm going to make him my captain. Even though Pezzela has been here longer, Escalante has played a lot more games because Pezzela has been injured for half the season basically, and he won't be playing next year at all. So regardless, like I said, Escalante is there. Let me show you guys the Liverpool squad. Prepare yourselves to be absolutely amazed, okay? We're going to go to England. They have an incredible squad. So, just looking at my previous Auxerre team, saddens me that they don't have very good players. But they are in a mainstay of Ligue 1, so good for them. Prepare yourself, okay? We're going to go to Liverpool. There we go. Boom. 85 Mane. Sadio Mane. 85 overall. Bobby Firmino. 87 overall as a center forward. False 9. Mo Salah. 90 overall. Still there. Jordan Henderson, the captain, 83. Absolutely hate him in real life. Emre Can, 85. He ended up never leaving anywhere. Chirivella, 74. One of the weaker spots, of course. Then again, Johnny on the left as a left back, 83 overall. Christensen, 88 overall. Their best player, well, apart from Salah. Nathan Ake, fantastic signing for them, I think. He replaces Virgil van Dijk, who ended up going to Barcelona, I believe. 84 overall. You know, fantastic. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 84 overall. Loris Karius, 84 overall. This team is incredible. Of course, this was their last played 11, so I don't know what their actual 11 is going to be, but we shall see. This is the lineup that we're going to be going with. Our first match is actually at home, which I don't prefer, but it is what it is. You know, I'm fine with it. They are going to be playing in their sure, we'll let them play in this. Let's go ahead and turn on the goal news because I do want to see any other results. We're playing at home in Florence, and this is basically our lineup. Simeone up top, Chiesa as a center forward, Sandro, Diawara, Kramaric, Zobnin, Vrsalko. Nothing too special there. Pezzela is finally back, so that's a big boost for us. Huge player for us. Absolutely incredible. Eric Bailly, of course, The Rock, and Escalante, our captain, as a left center back, and Vlachodimos in goal, who's 983 overall. And this is going to be our bench. I'm actually going to put Vitor Hugo there instead of Astori. Veltman is going to be there. Cristoforo is not going to be there because we will actually have Dabo, I think. Veretout, Timothy Weah, and Babacar. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. Okay, so I'm actually going to have Lima instead of you to be our backup left midfielder. Lima is going to go there. Dabo is not going to be there. It's actually going to be, I guess Cristoforo can be there. Veretout can be there, and Babacar as our striker. I'm actually going to put Noah LeBlanc there. His finishing is 73, so he's technically can be considered a center forward. He's 5'7", and he also is a what am I trying to say? He's also a center forward. That's his secondary position. So Simeone will never get tired. I don't think. Yeah, his stamina is only 78, so it is what it is. So maybe essentially we can put Kramaric up top, Chiesa up top, whatever. Or should I put Babacar? I mean, Babacar's, yeah, I'm not gonna play him just yet. No LeBlanc, but this is our lineup that we're going with for this match. Let's see if we can beat Liverpool. I still think they're the toughest team left in the group or in the quarterfinals or in the Europa League competition in general. I think they are literally the best team remaining. We are in strong, close second for sure because we also have a fantastic team. All right, so I'm gonna skip the first cutscene. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna skip the first cutscene. I realize we have been going for 41 minutes, and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to catch you up on basically the season of simulating and playing that I did. I played all the big games, like all the Europa League games and all the bigger teams, and I simulated all the smaller ones just because I wanted to get to this point. I wanted to get to January and get all these free transfer signings in. And yeah, so this is the remaining of the Europa League: Benfica, Krasnodar, Lazio, Milan, Lyon, and Ajax. And of course, we play against Liverpool. Now, Jordan Henderson, Karius, I can already see that. I'm going to go ahead and skip the first cutscene. Mo Salah looking there in all his glory with an updated player face from the World Cup. I'm gonna pretty much assume that they have a very similar lineup to what we saw in their last played 11. There's Nathan Ake, there's Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'll rate Nathan Ake and Alexander-Arnold quite a lot. And there's Christensen, I see, Bobby Firmino, Sadio Mane, Emre Can. I don't see who that guy without a player face is. I'm not quite sure who that is. But I did see, yeah, like I said, Bobby Firmino and Mo Salah, of course. There's Maxi Noelvils. Alright, so this is our lineup. Don't really care for it at all. Of course, you saw it. You saw the substitutes. Now, same formation as always. No changes at all. Now, I am interested. First, I'm going to read the substitutes, of course, because you don't ever see them. But let's go ahead and take a look at their lineup. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So, Liverpool. Their lineup: Ward, Lovren, Lanzini, Patrick Schick, Riveros, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Daniel Sturridge. So, incredible bench. Yeah, this looked to be exactly the same lineup as what we just saw there. We saw Chirivella is their weakest link. He's 74 overall, and then apart from that, I think there's an 83, which is Jordan Henderson. Everybody else is above an 84. So, we're going to be playing on defensive because that's how I play. Also, I did fail to mention that Patrick Schick, the guy from Roma, who they just signed for like 68 million, he is 87 overall. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, his contract was expiring. He's an 85 overall. Of course, he's listed as a right midfielder, so that's why he's not playing in the center midfield there. But I feel like if this was real life, I feel like Chirivella would not be playing, and Ox would be playing in the center midfield. Perfect run there by Chiesa. Okay, Chiesa. Cross it in, Shime. That ends up going for a corner kick. Alright. You know how scrappy and OP corner kicks are. So, we'll see, especially the near post ones. Alright, Karius is there. Yeah, we should easily get this. Sandro. I'm going to play my possessive style, just the way I like to play. Pezzela, just take my time, play safe and secure, make sure I don't lose the ball. Chiesa didn't make that run there. Nice ball. Simeone.
Zobnin.
Nice. Good turn. Put the ball in the middle. Not the guy who I wanted to pass to, but ended up being alright. We get the ball. Amadou Diawara, the beast himself. Oh, Kramaric can shoot from here, you know. He got blocked, sadly. Chirivella. Of course, now I've said so much about Chirivella in terms of him being the weakest link. I guarantee he's going to score. And he's probably going to score in 45th or 90th minute, as it always happens. And then same with Henderson. As much as I hate him in real life, I mean, he is a good player. And this is probably going to be a goal. Nope. Ended up not being a goal. Well, still maybe. Yeah. Oh, I was just about to say, Sadio Mane looked like he scored there, but he actually didn't. Odysseas, 83 overall now. Almost an 84, so very happy with that. Of course, we get all black next season, but that's besides the point. All right, make the run, make the run, make the run. Kramaric.
Moving forward now.
Chiesa. I kind of want to shoot from here. Chiesa shoots, gets blocked. Can play back. Perfect. Diawara. I like how deep Diawara sits. Chiesa 1-0. Perfect. Perfect shot. Amadou Diawara again being the beast that he is. And Federico Chiesa, the guy who's been here, basically who came through the academy of Fiorentina. Maybe he should be my captain actually. Federico Chiesa, perfect shot. Christensen gave him just a bit of space, and Karius couldn't save that at all. And we go 1-0 up at home against Liverpool. Yeah, Chiesa is gonna be the captain for next year as long as he doesn't leave. Because I forgot he actually came through the academy. Escalante, of course, didn't. He was bought in the first season of the game, so he's been here for 6 seasons now. Everybody else has been here for a little bit less than that, of course. Vrsalko. Kramaric. In case you guys were wondering, I'm playing on mute, which is why sometimes my reactions might be a bit late. But let me know how the audio is working. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio, if there's something I need to fix potentially. Please let me know. You know, if something isn't too pleasing. Kramaric, nice little turn, or a Ronaldo chop, but didn't end up going. I wish he actually did a little scoop turn, which is what I was trying to do, but that doesn't always happen. Sadio Mane, I'm afraid of his pace because Vrsalko is not that fast, but Vrsalko, of course, has a lot of stamina, and he's a fantastic defender. Yeah. Arkadiusz Milik, taking a lead for Juventus. That should be a yellow card for Nathan Ake. And not Juventus, Milan, of course. Milan is beating Lazio. Yellow card for Nathaniel Ake. And Vrsalko is potentially wanting more from that. I think I'm going to try to shoot with Alexandro. Let me take a look at Alexandro's statistics. So Kramaric, obviously, yeah, Alexandro is not that great. Kramaric, Alexandro again, and Simeone. We're just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna do this, okay? I know this is probably weird and odd, but I'm gonna, yeah, okay. That didn't work at all. Not what I was trying to do. So basically, what I was trying to do, I was kind of trying to put it low, low-driven shot, and oh, Zobnin shoot it. Oof, yeah, I don't trust Zobnin to shoot at all, but I do not trust Amadou Diawara to shoot. So yeah, that's that, because he scored some absolute bangers. But yeah, I was trying to put a low-driven shot onto the far post. I know it was going to be a shot, but I was going to put it onto a far post, low and basically into the corner. Nice. Oh, Chiesa just couldn't get there. Nice play from Giovani Simeone. His little body feints are absolutely magnificent. They're just incredible. They're so hard to stop, so hard to read from a defender. And of course, if you've ever played with the... oh, she needs to step up there. Come on, Shimi. Nice. Good job, Shimi. Oh, nope. Get the ball back from Johnny. Johnny, what a weird name. For all of us, what I'm trying to say, what a weird name of a Spanish guy. Of course, Johnny is a really common name. But anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. So that's the common theme here with this channel. I ramble on and I completely forget what I'm talking about. So there you go. Welcome to the PAV show. So yeah. There you go. I see Alexandro completely wide open there. I'm trying to outpossess. Like I said, I'm trying to outpossess, play as defensive as possible, and create chances. Oh, I see the pass. She may play it in the middle. Ah, just couldn't get there. I'm trying to outpossess and out-defend against Liverpool because I know how deadly their strike part or their front three is. Bobby drops a bit too deep for my liking. He plays as a false 9, and then of course Mane and Salah. In real life, of course, they cut inside a lot, but in this, for some reason, in this FIFA, they don't tend to cut inside at all. And Bobby Firmino just ends up being the false 9 and the striker, even though he shouldn't technically be playing as a striker because that's not what his actual role is. But you know, it is what it is. Alexandro. Oh, perfect delivery, yes. Yeah, Simeone doesn't jump ever. Now Amadou Diawara, he does have some underrated shots, underrated long shots, but oh, also Kramaric has incredible shots. Yeah. Oh, what a goal! My goodness, beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful goal. We're 2-0 up. EA, please give us ultimate difficulty because legendary is way too easy. If you find the way to play, if you find your way to play, the way you like to play, Legendary just becomes way too easy. And I like to play defensive, I like to possess, and I like to take a lot of long shots with my center attack and mid / center forwards. Sometimes even my CDMs, because as you saw on my channel in previous live streams, Amadou Diawara, who only has 68 long shots and 66 shot power, he somehow scores bangers from like 40 yards out, which he shouldn't, according to his stats. And his shot is nasty because it dips, it swerves, it goes everywhere. And Kramaric is one of my favorite players in this game and in real life as well. And you know, of course, I bought him from the World Cup fever of Croatia, but that was an absolute screamer. And no goal line technology needed there, but hopefully we should get some more goals in and not concede, just so we can ensure our semi-final appearance in Europa League this season. So, Simeone somehow wins that header, and I see Chimea's run. Perfect. Chimea is going to take his time. Chimea is going to play in the middle. You're going to play to Kramaric. Kramaric can shoot, you know, as you saw there. I'm going to pass to Chiesa. Chiesa to Zobnin. Zobnin to Simeone. Simeone shoots, and that should be a corner, right? Should be a corner. That is correct. Alright. Looks like Liverpool is now defending, and I'm playing a near post corner. Oh, yes. Oof. That would have been nice. Bailly play back. Diawara is going to unleash the beast. Unleash the ultimate shot. Pezzela. He's going to play it back. Diawara is going to shoot again. There we go. This is that dip again. It didn't dip as much. I'm losing my voice. It didn't dip as much as in the previous game against Inter Milan in yesterday's live stream, but it did dip quite a bit. Unfortunately, not as much as I would like it to, of course. Alright, second half. We've scored in 15th minute and the 40th minute. So if the trend continues, we will score in the 65th minute, right? Is that correct? I think, if my math is correct. I'm not good at math, by the way, guys, in case you haven't wondered. Escalante. Alexander should keep it there. He does. I'm just going to switch it. Play safe. Pezzela, get him on Pezzela, should be here. Perfect. Play it in the middle. Good pass. Oh, that's not who was supposed to get the ball. Oh my goodness, if they score from here, it's not going to be fun. Come on, Zobnin, come on, do something. Diawara, I'm expecting you to intercept the ball. Oh my gosh, Chirivella almost scored. Was that Chirivella? That was Lanzini. Oh, Lanzini is... Wait, what? Lanzini came on as a substitute? He took off, I guess, Henderson because he's got the captain's armband. Oh, I see the run. I see the run. I can't get to the run. For some reason, they didn't take Chirivella off. Lanzini also, by the way, is probably like 87 rated at this point because he's very highly rated in this game. Manuel Lanzini. And of course, yeah, of course, he just had the ball and it almost scored. Emre Can, I'm not wanting him to shoot, even though he probably doesn't have the greatest shot, but he's a very versatile and well-rounded player, so who knows. Maybe his shot is good. Terrible pass from Kramaric, but good defense, good defensive work. Nice pass. Sandro. Diawara.
Moving the opposition around with these two players.
All right, nice. One more. Ah, if Kramaric wouldn't have been running there, the ball would have gone through to Chiesa, and that would have been 3-0. But sadly, that didn't happen.
On EA Sports for you, the
you know, it's weird, but I play a lot better against a really tough opponents, rather than as you saw yesterday in the last live stream. I almost lost to Dundalk. Dundalk's best player is rated like 64, and I almost lost to him yesterday. So a bit weird, right? A bit weird, but you know, somehow I play better and more. I guess I'm more concentrated when I play bigger teams, when I know that the teams that can easily beat me. But like the teams that I don't expect to beat me at all, for example, like Dundalk, of course, I sort of don't care about them at all and end up being almost embarrassed. Nice run by Sandro. Sandro is going to eventually cut inside, and he's going to shoot on his left foot. That didn't end up going anywhere, but that should be a corner, right? No, it's a goal kick. Alright, anyways, Liverpool's making their second substitution, the third substitution actually. The Ox is coming on for Sadio Mane, and of course we did see Patrick Schick, the ex-Roma man, going for Bobby Firmino. Now, Patrick Schick is probably an actual striker, rather than sort of a center forward, as a false nine, as what as what Bobby was actually playing. Zobnin, I'm not wanting you to shoot, but Diawara wouldn't mind shooting. Kramaric, Chiesa, shoot with your right. Oof, what a strike! Again, outside of the box shot, and Chiesa not even going to celebrate. Yeah, just takes a bow there. What a shot! What a shot! Again, Diawara to Kramaric. Did it take a deflection? I don't know. Good shot though. Ake gave him just a bit too much space. It didn't take a deflection. That just found the back post. And Karius, nothing he could do there. And I was almost close. I said 15th minute, 40th minute, and then 65th minute. Of course, we ended up scoring in the 66th minute. So, if anything, next goal should be in the 90th minute, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. I can't do math. So there we go. Chiesa. Of course, we might be scoring here. I'm gonna cut inside. I'm gonna play back to Chiesa. Chiesa's gonna shoot. Ooh, that was a nice shot. I'm gonna make our first substitution. I'm going to take off Chiesa. He has played fantastically today. I'm going to bring on Kramaric to play there, and I'm also going to bring on Veretout to play there. So a little bit of a defensive substitution. Kramaric, technically this is his actual position. Veretout is going to drop a little bit deeper, just so we play a bit more defense, just so we don't concede an away goal, because you know how crucial those can be. And yeah, so we should be advancing to the semis quite easily, as long as we don't concede any away goals, and as long as we at least score one. I think if we score at least one away at Liverpool, I think, you know, we're, no matter what the result ends up being, I think the way we've played today and or tonight, I guess, and the way we will, doesn't really matter how we play away from home in England. But you know, of course, we'll see. Of course, I want a victory, but you know, it doesn't really matter. So Chiesa, can you actually score before you go out, or do something? Simeone hasn't scored yet. Of course, he has 29 goals in all competitions this year, so an absolutely incredible striker. Fantastic striker. Eric Bailly, fantastic center back. I just have a really strong team, and I like it. I like them a lot. I like all of my players a lot. And as I showed you previously, when those lives just before this game started, I said there's some players that I will never ever sell, or in, you know, to my best ability, I will never ever sell, never ever want to sell. And half of this starting 11 are those players. And of course, like I said, I do want this to be my only, or my second and last team that I want to manage before this career mode ends. Of course, in 15 years technically, but I do want this to be my last team. I want to take these guys as far as possible, and I want them to win the Champions League. This sort of my goal for next year, at least to get the Champions League. I haven't even played in Champions League yet, and this is season 6. Of course, this is only my 3rd season with Fiorentina, but you know, there's 7 seasons remaining in before FIFA basically prompts me to retire. And hopefully I can win. Maybe I can win Europa League this year, because I do think we have a really strong team. Of course, that is in fact our objective this year. And yeah, hopefully we can win it. We can win it this year. Hopefully we don't concede an away goal. Nice deflection there by our goalkeeper Vlachodimos. But yeah, hopefully maybe we can win. Like I said, this is probably the oh, that was almost a goal. This is probably the toughest test of this entire entire Europa League campaign, because as you saw, the ratings of Liverpool players are absolutely ridiculous. They're so good that there's just it's almost ridiculous how good they are. And Lima, can you score? You can. We're 4-0 up against Liverpool. Yes, we're playing at home, but we're 4-0 up. EA, please give us an ultimate difficulty. Please, I beg you. Legendary is way too easy. And like, you know, sliders don't do anything. Don't tell me all that crap that sliders, oh, just fix their sliders. No, sliders actually make it worse, because if I put the sliders on to Liverpool, or you know, onto opposition being a fantastic attacking force, then it's just going to leave so many holes, because currently Liverpool is playing all-out attack, which is the reason why they have almost no defenders at all. Because their defenders playing as strikers, and that just shouldn't happen. All-out attack is broken. It's absolutely broken. And currently, well, I guess as half of everything else that is in FIFA in career mode, it's just broken. FIFA is broken. And, you know, I know I rant every single live stream about how broken FIFA is. Just please, give us ultimate difficulty. Give us something actually really tough and challenging, because every game I play, doesn't matter how good my team is, I just seem to always win no matter what. Like, what is that defender doing? Did you see how he glitched out? I'm 5-0 up. I'm going to go into replay and I'm going to show you guys that he glitched. The defender just stood there. Like, I beat him on a fake shot and the defender just stood there. Nothing happened. I'll show you guys in this replay right here. But, like, look at this. So, I guess that's Emre Can. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just stuck. He's frozen. I would have been fuming if that happened to me. But Emre Can literally just stood there. And it's dumb. This game is broken. This game has been broken for years. Career mode has been neglected for years, ever since like 2007 or 2008. But just look at this. I beat Emre Can right here with a fake shot. What is he doing? He's just looking at me. His body's like glitching out. Look at him. His body is literally glitching out. And then I was like, oh, I need to actually step up. But yeah, like, he's a center defensive mid. They were playing an all-out attack, which is the reason why their center backs were nowhere to be found. And he was, of course, their last defender technically, and he glitched out. So, stupid. This game is stupid. We're 5-0 up on Legendary against a team that's actually better than me in terms of rating. There's not that many teams that are better than me anymore, because I've literally made a legitimately one of the best teams in FIFA, in career mode at least. And I did it realistically, like how Fiorentina could be in a few years. And Liverpool, like, again, I had 15 shots, 6 of them were on target. They had 7 shots, 2 of them were on target. I destroyed Liverpool. This just shouldn't happen. Another results in Europa League: Lyon beats Ajax 2-1, Milan draw with Lazio 1-1, and Benfica ends up beating Krasnodar 1-0. So I'm going to simulate whatever matches in between. Yeah, I'm going to play the away game on stream. We're in 7th position. Wow, I didn't realize we dropped that far. But then again, we're all tied on points. So hopefully we can beat this Sassuolo team. I know it says we're not on track. Another thing that's broken again is objectives, of course. I just wish they wouldn't neglect career mode, you know. Veretout ended up scoring 2. Well, good for him, because I don't even know if he's gonna be here next year. But yeah. I'm losing my voice because I'm ranting so much. Timothy Weah goes up in ball control. Vlachodimos is really close to 84 overall. He's got really good statistics. And he's actually really good in games, so good for him. I'm gonna change. Nope, not this screen. I'm gonna change. Yeah, I'm gonna change my captain to be Chiesa because. Oops, no, not that. I'm gonna change my captain to be Chiesa. There we go. Short free kicks. I don't know why these guys are actually taking free kicks. Why is... Yeah, I don't really actually have a free kick taker, do I? I don't have a really good free kick taker. But anyways, penalties, 76, 83, Kramaric. Okay, so maybe Kramaric should be taking penalties. Who is Alexander? Yes, Kramaric is going to be taking penalties. Corners, in terms of corners, I don't really care. Alexander can take that. And I haven't changed this in a while. I tell you that. Vrsalko can take those. So there we go. But yeah. Away fixture at Liverpool now, away from home. It doesn't even matter what the result ends up being. Just because we scored 5 at home and didn't give up a single away goal should basically get us through into the semifinals. And like I said, Liverpool is the toughest team on paper in terms of rating that's left in this competition. I don't care about those objectives at all because I'm going to be safe in my job regardless. But yeah, I'll show you their ratings again. But, like I said, they're the best team, besides me, potentially, that are... Oh, Cristoforo sold. Nice, finally. This guy finally actually sold. He keeps moaning about... Another thing that's broken. This morale. This guy should understand that he's a rotation player, that he's not going to play every single game. I know he's a 78 overall, but he's literally been moaning and complaining from Season 4 to sell him. I put him in the transfer list. I accept every single offer that comes in. Even the board told me. He's like, look, if you don't deal with this, we're going to deal with this. I wish they would deal with this because he's on a transfer list. I accepted every single transfer offer that has been given to me, no matter how much money was given to me, because I don't care about money. I have a lot of it in this club without any financial takeovers. I've just literally, you know, I know how to play career mode. I've been playing it since 2007, 2005, and it's broken because every single time it says transfer negotiations are broken down. because he doesn't want to join this club. Why? He's leaving. He wants to leave. Like, just please leave. Quit complaining. But yeah, so it's just so annoying. So annoying. I'll show you guys again the Liverpool ratings on paper in terms of their overall. We're going to go to England. They are the best team left in this competition besides mine, and I should not be beating them 5-0. I should not. Look at their ratings, 87, 82, and 84. This is their team. Their bench, I actually know this. Let's go look at it in the scouting window. I know this because I was scouting England, and I was scouting players that have nope, not Trezeguet, that have 1 year left on their contract that are world class, and Liverpool, literally half the team came up. So let me show you. Let me show you guys. Premier League, Liverpool, Oxlade-Chamberlain is like 85 overall. Yeah, these guys I don't really care about. These guys are young. Sadio Mane, 85. Firmino, 87. Salah, 90. Sturridge, 79. Patrick Schick, 86. They just bought him. Okay, those are all of their attackers, bear in mind. 86, 87, 90, and 85. And Sturridge, I know, is 79. Regardless, 85. Okay, Thorgan Hazard is 85. Kai Havertz is 85. Like, why are they playing Pedro Chirivella where they could be playing Thorgan Hazard and Kai Havertz? Kai Havertz is potentially sky high. He's 22 years old, already 85 overall. Jordan Henderson, 83. Okay, whatever. Herbie Kane, don't know. Manuel Lanzini, 86 overall. Okay. Chamberlain, 85. I don't know what Markovic is. 85. Gini Wijnaldum, 82. They have Ivan Rakitic, 80 overall. Play him instead of Chirivella. Why? Ben Woodburn is also like 85. Or not 85. Not yet, probably. He's probably 80 or 82. So, really good players. Their defense, 84, 84, 88. Johnny, 83. Lovren, I know he's like 84. Klaman, don't know. Masterton, Randall, and Rivera. So, okay, their defense is not as, they don't have as much depth, but again, like I said, they have Dejan Lovren, 84 overall, or 83, I think actually now that he's gone down in overall. 83, they have Declan John, Christensen, 88, 84, and 84. And then, of course, they have Karius, who is 84 overall, and then Danny Ward, who I believe is like 80, potentially 79. So they have a really, really good squad. Probably better than mine in terms of overall. I don't have that much depth. I don't have that much depth in midfield. I will next year, but I don't have it currently. My second, you know, my only good midfielder technically is Veretout on the bench. And he could be, technically should be starting, but I like Kramaric in-game better than Veretout, so that's why I'm playing Kramaric in-game. So it's stupid. I should not be beating Liverpool 5-0. And, I mean, all power to me, right? Because they're the best team left in the competition, technically, in my personal opinion. And I'm beating them 5-0, so I should be winning Europa League, right? And hopefully I do. Hopefully you guys are along for that on my journey, along for the journey. And before next season, I can be playing in I can basically automatically qualify myself for the Champions League. So hopefully that actually happens. We're 5-0 in aggregate. Again, we're playing in England. We're going to take a look at whatever. We're just going to be playing with the same exact lineup. I probably shouldn't even be playing with the exact same lineup because who cares? I've already won. I'm already going to advance. I know that for a fact. And I know that for a fact. We're going to be advancing. I'm going to give LeBlanc a go because why the heck not? Why the heck not? He's 17 years old. Why not? Cristoforo, yeah, whatever. And Veretout. Why not? I mean, this is the team. Same exact 11. I'm not even going to look at the 11 of Liverpool because we just saw. And I doubt they're going to play Kai Havertz or, you know, whoever else it was in midfield instead of Pedro Chirivella because for some reason Liverpool always tend to play Pedro Chirivella even though he's only 74 overall when they have 85 and 86s on their bench. It just doesn't make sense to me, but you know, I'm complaining, but I don't want to complain anymore. I just wish this game wasn't as broken as it is. I just wish they would go back to career mode, kind of like how it was in 2005, 2006, 2007, even like 2009. I think that was the most, 2010, the most fun I've ever had on career mode. Ever. You know, apart from like 2005, I guess, which is the FIFA that I first technically started playing hardcore. Played it like every single day when I was a kid, basically. 2005, I was 9 years old, and I played it every single day. You know, I made some really memorable career modes. I wish I had that, but I played it on PC before. But you know, I wish the game wasn't as broken. I wish there was features. I wish there was sponsors. I just wish Ultimate Team didn't exist, is what I'm trying to say. Well, no, I like trading a lot. Trading is my favorite thing to do in FIFA. especially in recent years because, like I said, career mode has been neglected for years now. Nothing has happened in career mode. No changes, no big changes. They've actually taken some features away. So yeah, I'm upset. I've been upset with FIFA for quite some time. I'm still gonna buy it every year, just because, like I've told you guys before, I trade on FIFA. I'm really good at trading. I've made like 2 million coins over the past, well, I guess every single FIFA that's been out with Ultimate Team, I've made over 2 million coins. Especially when price ranges came out, everyone thought that was dumb. I actually thought that was kind of cool. You know, yes, they sort of made trading harder, but I like the challenge. I genuinely like the challenge, and I still made like 2 million coins every single year in FIFA. This year I made, I think, close to 3 million, and I haven't spent a single penny on Ultimate Team or packs for that matter, and I still, you know, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Like, I'm pretty good, genuinely pretty good. I wish I could be a pro trader and make money, make coins for some YouTuber or, you know, whoever wants. Because I genuinely would love to do that and make money, make a living, because knowing how much YouTubers make, I would love to make coins for them. I would love to be a professional trader for them, but that's probably never ever going to happen. And, you know, oh, shot, oof, that was a little bit too high. That's probably never ever going to happen, but, you know, I would love if that happened one day, because, like I said, next year, FIFA, I fully intend to make close to probably 2 or 3 million coins again next year. You know, just because I do every year, and then I just buy and make a stupid team. Like this year, I was tempted by basically making the Arsenal Invincibles, because that was my favorite team growing up. Apart from the OG Real Madrid with Guti Hernandez, one of my favorite players ever, and my favorite midfielder to ever play the game. I guess the player that I molded my real life position and why I played center mid all my life. He is the player that I wanted to be growing up. But yeah, so anyways, Guti was that man. I used to watch Arsenal Invincibles, which is the reason why I really wanted to buy Thierry Henry. I made enough coins. I was gonna do a series of trading towards Thierry Henry. I ended up buying Thierry Henry like within the first month. I bought him for like 600 and 700k, the baby Thierry Henry. I bought him. Ooh, nice goal. Beautiful goal by Bobby Firmino. Absolutely beautiful goal. Doesn't matter though. We're still going to advance. We're 5-1 up on aggregate. I'm going to look at this goal again. But yeah, I ended up buying Thierry Henry for 700 coins, or 700,000 coins, close to it. I thought I got a steal because he was going for like 800k that time. And I knew I wasn't going to sell him. I knew no matter how low his price dropped, I was going to always keep him and cherish him in my memories, basically because of how many memories I have of him growing up and watching Arsenal play. And then, you wouldn't believe it, I was doing an SBC, which is another great addition to Ultimate Team. Again, I wish they would just actually do something in career mode for once. But yeah, I was doing an SBC, and guess who I packed? I packed Dennis Bergkamp. Yes, the baby version, but I still packed him. He was going for like 500k back then. I played him as a center mid. I played him as a striker at first. His pace wasn't great enough because Ultimate Team is all about pace. And yeah, I mean, I had a pretty decent record in Ultimate Team. I wasn't the best player in Ultimate Team, and then I stopped playing because it's just a stupid game that's broken. It's not esports ready as much as they say it to be. They almost scored there again. But, like I said, gameplay is absolutely terrible in Ultimate Team. Like, one day you can be enjoying it and playing it fantastically and winning and smashing it, have no changes happen, but the next day you play with the same exact lineup, your internet's still the same, but the gameplay's different. Like, there's button lag, there's button delay, there's lag in general, and you're playing a guy you're playing an opponent who is from the same country as you, same location, in terms of matchmaking, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But then again, still, it ends up lagging. You have button delay. Nothing good happens in that, in that day. You get frustrated. You never want to play FIFA again. That was my cycle, pretty much a weekly cycle that has happened at the basically start of FIFA, or when I first ended up getting the really good team, right? So that's what happened. Genuinely, that's what happened. apart from that, I stopped playing Ultimate Team, and I decided to actually try out career mode again. You know, because I did have a career mode. I have a few career modes every single year, and I play basically until I retire, until EA makes me retire. So for the whole 15 seasons, pretty much every single FIFA, right? Because I'm a career mode enthusiast. I'm a career mode connoisseur, if you will. But it just pains me that they haven't fixed it, and they've taken some changes, taken some stuff away, and still haven't brought it back. Haven't basically neglected career mode as much as, you know, as much as I hate to say neglect, but they really did. They neglected it, and it's really annoying. But you know, it is. Oh, handball. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I had my fair share of fun with Ultimate Team, but it was time for me to play career mode, and yeah, this was essentially why I started playing this Auxerre career mode. And of course, I'm also a realism connoisseur. I like realistic career modes. That's because, you know, I just don't like unrealism, basically. But with the way the transfer window is going, it feels like everything is realistic at this day, because Ronaldo just went to Juventus. I thought it was rumors like every single year, but he actually went to Juventus. So technically, you know, everything is realistic nowadays in FIFA. Everything can be considered realistic, arguably, in career mode. Every single transfer, whatever, however much money they're going for. But I still try to tend to make it as sort of realistic as possible. Oh, got good ball. Oh, you couldn't finish that? Oh my gosh, that was so pretty. That was served on a platter for you, Shime. But I guess he does, like, he is technically right wing back, and man, that was fantastic. But yeah, so, you know, I made a lot of coins again, made a stupid team, and still have it. I can actually show you guys. I can show you guys the team after we're done with this game. In fact, I will. I'll show you guys all my teams and my transfer history and how much money I've made. I don't think it's actually going to be like up to date, but yeah, you know, like I said, I haven't spent a penny on FIFA in terms of Ultimate Team. I haven't bought packs ever. I don't ever buy them with my coins. I only do SBCs and open packs that way. To be fair, I did spend about 400k on the World Cup mode, just because it was a World Cup mode and I wanted to have the best players. And I'll show you guys those. I played the World Cup mode a bit, and then I got tired of it, so I decided to play online World Cup mode. She may finish that. I did decide to play on online World Cup mode, not on Ultimate Team, because Ultimate Team ended up being stupid, because it ended up being an icon simulator. Just dumb. Like, everybody had like full icon team, and I didn't want to play with a full icon team. Also, I didn't have the greatest luck with those icon SBCs. I packed Deco 3 times. 3 times. I packed Ronaldo 3 times. Not the Ronaldo Legend. I would love to have Ronaldo Legend, but I packed Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, 3 different times. I couldn't do anything with him because he's untradeable. So I used him as an SBC to get Deco, a duplicate Deco, and then I got another Deco. Literally 3 Decos in a row. I also had that Hernandez guy, the Mexican striker. I packed him 3 times. I still have him in my trade pile. No point of them being there at all. I have like pretty much the best players you can possibly imagine on that game, except I never packed Messi. Because I only did the Europe SBCs. But yeah, so I played with the World Cup mode a bit. I spent 400k on packs just because I wanted the best players, right? I spent 400k on packs, so that's might be in my transfer history technically. But yeah, like I said, I made probably close to 3 million coins. I packed pretty much everything you can possibly imagine. I have a lot of first owner players. I have a lot of really good team of the seasons. I've been lucky. I've packed Dennis Bergkamp, one of my favorite players in real life. He is a first owner legend on my account. You know, it's just fun. It's just fun to have those guys in your squad and look at them. You know, it's aesthetically pleasing to me. It brings me memories, even though I don't intend to ever play Ultimate Team. I don't intend to be an Ultimate Team player at all, like ever, unless some YouTuber decides to offer me to play, or offer to pay me basically to become a professional trader for them. Because, like I said, I don't want to brag, but I'm a really good trader in FIFA, and it's like a mini game. I love trading in FIFA. I absolutely love trading in FIFA. It's one of the best things, one of the best mini games you can possibly have. I have my own methods. that I've tried telling my friends when they were like, how do you have so many coins and stuff like that. I've tried telling them. I said, you know, I've put it on YouTube, but people don't have that much patience. People don't have patience at all. And, you know, when I make profits of silver players, when I buy them for 150 coins, non-rare silvers, and I buy the 300 coin rare silvers, I buy them, I keep them for a bit, I wait until the SBCs come out. I'm smart with the what do you call those? Marquee matchups. I'm really smart with those. So, you know, I basically, like I said, I do SBCs. I do really slow, patient trading with silver players, and that's how I make my coins. I used to do bronze spec method, but as you know now, there are absolutely no bronze informs, so it's absolutely pointless to do the bronze spec method because every single bronze player is literally worthless. There's no SBCs for bronze players. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's pointless, and it's one of the things that they took away from the game, which I think is to the average player probably doesn't matter to the average FIFA player, because especially considering the age of all those players that are playing FIFA, probably predominantly born, you know, predominantly under 18 years of age, probably even under 16 years of age, the average FIFA player. I'm 22. I guess you can consider myself not necessarily an OG of FIFA, but I am from Russia. I have been playing FIFA ever since 2005. I remember playing the World Cup mode of FIFA 2002 every day before school when I was, I guess I was 6 years old back then. Every day before school, before first grade, me and my friends got together, played FIFA World Cup 2002, led random nations to the World Cup final, and that was probably one of the most fun experiences of my life growing up and playing that. And then, you know, I literally played every single FIFA from 2005 and upwards, except for FIFA 11. I've never played FIFA 11 because that was a transition period for me. I didn't have as much time to play. You know, I just moved to a different country. I made new friends. You know, just stuff like that happened. So I didn't play FIFA 11 as much, but I did play every single other FIFA from that point on, and before that, from 2005. Basically all the way up there. And like I said, you know, FIFA is my favorite, forever will be my favorite game ever, my favorite video game ever. The most memories I've ever had are on FIFA. I don't hardly ever play any other games, even though if I, like I said, I hate this year's FIFA. I've hated the past 3 FIFAs. I've hated pretty much every single FIFA from 2014 and upwards. Basically the next gen FIFAs. They've taken some stuff away just to make Ultimate Team better. Just so EA can make a little bit more money. Even though they're already probably a multi-billion-dollar company, they don't need any more money. They're just, you know,
deflected out for a throw.
They're just greedy for more money, basically. And like I said, I've never ever spent a single penny of my own money, and really of pack money. Oh, nice shot. Of pack money on FIFA, except for the World Cup mode. Like I said, I did spend 400k on World Cup mode. But I'll show you guys my team. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys my record. I'll show you guys basically my squads. Ooh, we're 2-1 up. I think that was Eric Bailly that just scored. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'll show you guys all of that stuff. I'll show you the World Cup mode if you guys are interested, just so you guys can have that sort of on my channel to any new visitors or any guys who are end up watching this stream. But I'm one of the genuine career mode lovers and offline FIFA players that don't care for Ultimate Team whatsoever, apart from trading. And I wish they would take the game mode away, in a sense, because I just hope that I just hope and wish that they stop basically neglecting the FIFA career mode community. But you know, that's a long shot, and I don't want them to take away the career mode, because like I said, trading is one of my favorite things to do in life, and I wish one of the YouTubers would approach me to basically say, hey, can you trade for me? I'll pay you money to trade for me. That would be just a dream, basically, because I love trading. Like I said, I love trading. I've tried making a series on it, but like I said previously, it doesn't work because people aren't wanting. They're just not patient. They want quick result at a snap of a finger, and they want to have 1 million coins within 10 minutes. It doesn't happen like that, okay? There's a process. You have to have your own methods. And again, another thing that I don't understand is whenever I would tell people, like sometimes my friends, and I would tell, like on YouTube, oh, nice, good goal. You know, whenever I would tell people on YouTube all the methods that I use, and specifically say this method will only work if you use your own players. Do not use the exact same criteria as I have been using, because essentially that creates more competition and less profit for you, because you're going to be buying players at higher prices than what you should be buying them at, and it's pointless because it genuinely doesn't make sense to do that. So people don't understand that. People want to buy the exact same players that you're buying. People want to use the exact same players you're using in the game in terms of trading, because hey, it's one less thing for them to do because they're lazy essentially. And yeah, that's what annoys me. People don't have any patience whatsoever. Neither do my friends really, because like I said, oh, finish that. Oh, no, I couldn't score there. Like I said, we ended up advancing, as I said, 2-2 in this game on aggregate. This was a pretty fun game because I chilled, didn't have to pay attention because, like I said, I was 5-0 up at home. So we're basically advancing to the semifinals because I didn't even do much in this previous game. We 7-2 in aggregate. Looks like Lazio have beaten Milan, pretty surprisingly. Krasnodar also have beaten Benfica, also pretty surprisingly. I think they were a pretty big underdog there on penalty. So one semifinal is going to be Krasnodar and Lazio, I believe, and then we're going to be playing Lyon in the other semifinal. So I think we are the main favorite now with basically the rating and on paper rating of our squad. So now, excuse my coughing because I have been talking for literally basically 2.5 hours now, or maybe an hour and a half. But we'll go through these press conferences really quickly and emails. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Now, let me show you guys. Let me save this. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys the leaderboards of Ultimate Team. I'll show you guys what I'm like. I don't mean to brag about trading, but basically you'll see what happens, right? You'll see what I've done in Ultimate Team, and I hope it's accurate. And I'm not lying to you guys because I don't like I said, there's probably only one or maybe two of you guys watching. Even if you guys are watching, it says there's one person watching right now. So hello to you, whoever's watching currently. You can say something in the chat if you would like. As you see, my record there is 116 wins. Hey Emerson, how's it going? As you can see there, I have 116 wins, 54 losses, and 10 draws. I don't care for that record whatsoever. Some of them were squad battles. Some of them weren't. Some of them on online matches. I'm only in Division... What division am I in? I am in Division 4. So that's as much as I got. As far as I got. I'll show you guys my squads first of all. First and foremost. So here is my... I called it the dream, okay? I called it the dream because that was the dream of me to make. Actually, this is not the squad that I wanted to play. Hold on. This is not the original squad I was playing with. Is it BPL? Is it this one? It may not be. No, it's not it. Okay, anyways, regardless, I'll show you basically the squad that I have. Basically, this is very close to what the squad actually was. So, let me show you. So I had you up here. I had, let me find him. This guy's name is Wijnaldum. One of my favorite players in this year's FIFA. Oh, wait, I don't have his... Oh, I must have... Wait, oh yeah, of course I do have him. There he is. So yeah, I had him here. I'll show you guys everything else, every single other player that I've been playing with. So this is basically the lineup that I was using. I had some random left back. I believe I had Kolasinac, but I ended up packing this guy, so I just decided to go with him. I'll bring Kolasinac back in to show you guys just his overall... basically my team that I've played with those 100 and something games or however many I had. So this is the guy. So this is my original team. Most of these guys are pack pulled. I think De Gea I bought. His record, you see, he played 82 games. Koscielny I bought, 85 games played. I bought Victor Moses, 82 games played. First owner, Mustafi, packed him in an SBC. He's untradeable. I packed him in a 2-player pack really, really early on. I wish it would say the date that I packed him in. 86 games played. Kolasinac, 60 games played. This is the second version of Kolasinac that I had. The other one I ended up turning in by SBC, to SBC by accident. Wijnaldum, 77 games. He actually was basically my... The reason why I have an anchor camera style on him is because he was playing my left back, because I was bringing on this man right here, Schweinsteiger. He only played 39 games, or maybe was it Gomez instead? No, I think it was Schweinsteiger. Anyways, Wijnaldum was there. De Bruyne, I just got De Bruyne. This is the SBC card. The De Bruyne that I was using is first owner 89, just the base card of De Bruyne. He had like something 80 games played, 20 goals or something like that. Raheem Sterling, 83 games played, 45 goals, 35 assists, pretty decent. Promes, my favorite player in real life currently because I'm a Spartak Moscow fan. 82 games, 59 goals, 51 assists. Of course, untradeable. There is a better card of him out there, but I don't care. I don't play Ultimate Team. I just want to have my favorite players and my most memorable players in the game. Dennis Bergkamp doesn't have that great of a stats because recently, as you see, I have been playing him as a center mid. 85 games, 40 goals, 65 assists. Not too much. And then Thierry Henry, my favorite player ever to play. These two right here. These two ever. So many memories of watching them play back when I was growing up. The Arsenal Invincibles, of course. 85 games played, 81 goals, 43 assists. There's some more of my guys. And these guys are all pack pulled and first owner. Gomez, first owner, 21 games, 14 goals, 12 assists. Giroud, I packed him when he was an 82 overall, path to glory. He is now 94 just because he's a World Cup winner now. 6 goals, 7 assists, and that was I didn't even realize he's a 94 overall. Last time I checked, he was an 87 or 86, so now he's a 94. His card got updated. Schweinsteiger, an SBC card. Son, untradeable, packed him in a Team of the Season SBC. Really good card. Only play 5 games because I don't play Ultimate Team. Wilfried Zaha, SBC card again. Bobby Firmino, SBC card. Not an SBC card. He's also a packed pulled SBC. Robert Perez, didn't play a single game with him. Again, mostly he's here for the memories. Baldi Diao, SBC. Felipe Luiz, pack pulled. Insigne, SBC. Antonio has a really good track record. 72. This was my beginning player. Basically, as soon as I bought him, basically early on, one of the very first players I ever bought on FIFA, on this year's FIFA. 72 games. I'll show you guys my club. Reset. We'll go to low to high. We'll go to any. Okay. So yeah, I don't care about these guys. Torres, I packed him in a 2-player pack, untradeable. Don't care for him whatsoever. These, of course, I don't care about. Footies. SBC again. I realize you guys probably are not that intrigued by this at all because there's better club ratings out there, but I don't play Ultimate Team. I only play Ultimate Team because I trade, because I'm so good at trading. I'm not bragging. Genuinely, I'm just stating a fact about myself that I'm really good at trading, and I wish a YouTuber would approach me so they can pay me money so I can trade for them and make them millions of coins, because I have my tedious process that I find enjoyable to myself. But besides the point, that's to the new guys that have just joined the stream. By the way, hello to everyone who have joined the stream, to anyone who's watching currently. Again, SBC cards, Hamsik, Sturridge, just packed him recently. Pirlo, again, SBC card, very recent. Cavani, SBC card. Koulibaly, don't remember where I got him from. Buffon, of course, just a very recent SBC. That's all of those. High to low, these are all my tradable players. Don't worry about those. Batshuayi, just packed him. Kradetsky literally packed him today, doing an SBC. Rabiot packed him yesterday. Farfan bought for a team that I'll show you in a second. Fernando, same with him. Brian just packed today, like 2 hours before this. Rolando packed today again, 2 hours before this. This guy packed him in an SBC. These guys, this guy's packed. Tim Howard, Granqvist, Fernandez, Zubo, Cheryshev, Akinfeev, Golovin. I bought all of these guys. Never played with them, not a single game. but I bought all these guys during the World Cup when I was, of course, I am Russian. If you guys didn't know, I was cheering my boys on. Zuba, my favorite player ever of Russia, forever will be. But yeah, these guys are all here, and not just because of this World Cup. This World Cup, people finally realized how good he is. But back when he was playing for Spartak, he was still my favorite player. Pastore just packed him a few days ago. Again, SBC. Don't care for any of these guys. Wijnaldum, I wish I had this card earlier when I was actually playing Ultimate Team, but I don't really care. Chalov, of course, pack pulled, basically tradable. This guy, I packed him very recently. So this is basically my club tour. Not very impressive, but like I said, I don't play Ultimate Team. These are basically my main players. This is the team that I was playing with earlier on when I was actually playing FIFA 18 Ultimate Team, and this is the Sbornaya, the team that I have of the Russian League / Russian players. Just to watch, just to look, whenever I would turn on FIFA 18, whenever I'm 40 years old, I want to take a look at this, and I want this to bring me my memories. I want this to bring me memories of the World Cup, which is also another reason why I collect jerseys and any soccer / football memorabilia. I have a lot of jerseys. I need to show you guys that one day also. I had them basically on my wall. I'm looking at them behind me. I have Promes, I have Golovin, and some of my jerseys I actually have from my most memorable career modes of FIFA. I decided to buy them with that player on the back of the name, or that player name on the back of the shirt, just so I can have the memory of that specific career mode that I can go back into FIFA 16, FIFA 15, FIFA 13 for that matter, if I still can find it, and look at that player and see that shirt on my wall. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. It's my personal collection. It's just a bunch of random teams too, but it's, like I said, my most memorable career modes ever. I'll have to show off on that on the camera. Now, let me show you guys my leaderboards, basically. Let me show you my leaderboards. My transfer profit, as you see, wait, where is it? Change leaderboards between, yeah, transfer profit, compared to my friends. So there we go. I have made 3.5 million coins of transfer profit. This is no joke, guys. Seriously, I have made 3.5 million coins, and I haven't traded in about 4 months, I want to say. Probably since May or April. No, just kidding. I haven't really traded since like January or February. Or maybe even Christmas. But yeah, I just recently packed the 96 rated KDB, the special card from the World Cup mode. I sold them for like 400k. So let's say I've made 3 million coins, okay? Forget the 500k. I've made 3 million coins with a team that I have now. I know I have 17,000 coins right now, but it doesn't matter. I don't play FIFA. I don't play this game anymore. I have a full club, basically, that whenever new SBCs come out, I still want to do them just because I want those special cards to be in my club, just so I can remember what those players were, what those SBCs were. Just basically, literally for memory aspect, regardless of what their ratings is, or regardless of whether I play this game or not, or whether I've played any games with them or not, because, like I said, Ultimate Team, this game is just broken. FIFA has been broken for years. All they care about is money, and all I care about in FIFA is aesthetics and memories, okay? So, with that cleared up, again, my rambling's on, but as you see here, like I said, 3.5 million coins from transfer profit. I wish I had. Let me see at my games and apps. I don't think I have previous FIFAs like FIFA 17 or FIFA 16 on my. Yeah, I don't have them installed. But one day I'll show you guys the career modes on FIFA 17. I'll show you guys my career modes on FIFA 16. Where's FIFA 16? Should be somewhere here. Wait, what? Where's 16? Did I just completely delete it, or am I missing it? What? Where's FIFA 16? Is it just not showing it? I know I have it. It's in my freaking cabinet. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm just going past it. I'm not seeing it. Do I have it installed? Hold on, let me look at my cabinet really quickly. What are we looking for? FIFA 16, right? I know for a fact I'm literally looking at it right now. It's Messi and Alex Morgan on the front. It's the first year they had legends. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why it's not installed, but regardless, I can install that. I believe I still have FIFA 15. I have a lot of games here in my. Yeah, I think I still have FIFA 15 somewhere. Maybe FIFA 15 was the team or the game that I played on my PC back when I had a good PC, and now I don't have a good PC anymore. But yeah, basically, as I've said before, one day, guys, I will install those games back. I'll show you guys my career mode showcases, a la LFC Patrick, what he does. One of my good friends online, of course, the man himself, LFC Patrick. But yeah, I'll have to do that one day. But once again, I'll prove you that I'm really good at trading. Like I said, I'm not bragging because I don't mean to brag. I may be coming off as bragging, but I don't mean to brag. I'm just telling you guys a fact that I love trading. I'm good at doing what I love to do, basically, and one of the reasons why I buy FIFA every year. So there's that. That's the Ultimate Team done. We'll go back to the career mode. I'll show you guys what happened in case you did come here for a career mode, and I will conclude the stream there because I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten since lunch, and it's been like 6.5 hours, and I'm really hungry. I need to eat. So yeah, once again, I'll show you guys my transfers that are coming in towards the next season. Hopefully, we'll be able to win Europa League. Yeah, so Jan Oblak, 93 overall. Santiago Ascasibar, 84 overall. Nicolo Barella, 87. Clement Langley, 87. Jonathan Cagliari, 83. And Andres Pereira, 86. So also, I'll show you guys the calendar and the next time that we will come back. So, not going to play these 2 matches. Literally one. Are you serious? 3 games in 1 week. How is that even? That doesn't even make sense. But anyways, we'll come back to play Lazio. That's going to be an interesting match. In the Europa League semifinal, let's quickly take a look at their last played 11. So, it looks like Krasnodar will be playing Lyon, and we will hopefully be able to beat Lazio. But let's go ahead and take a look at Lazio. Of course, we've taken them on in League and in Serie A, of course. And this is their team, significantly weaker than the team of Liverpool, of course. Significantly weaker than the team against the team we just beaten. 7-1, 7-2 in aggregate. Immobile, 85. Okay, fantastic striker. They had an 87, Bobby Firmino. 85 and 85 in the midfield. 84 in the wing, and 86 overall goalkeeper. They had an 85 overall goalkeeper. They had 2 85s in the midfield, and they had significantly better team, so I'm not too worried. Their overall is 80, 80, and 77, and this is my team. Let's take a look at the ratings. 83, 84, and 83. Significantly better. I'm not too worried about Lazio. Of course, well, considering the scripting of FIFA, I might need to be worried about Lazio, but hopefully I don't need to. Hopefully I can win the Europa League, my first real trophy of being a boss of Fiorentina. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and leave me a comment or say hey in the chat like Emerson Foot did. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, please leave a like, subscribe for more. I will be back, not tomorrow because I have a wedding to go to, but I will be back maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. Well, not Thursday, because tomorrow's Thursday. I will be back maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, or maybe Sunday. I don't know what day yet. Potentially all 3, don't know. But like I said, I will be streaming the semifinal of the Europa League, hopefully the final of the Europa League, and then next season on. So turn on that bell so you know whenever I'm streaming next. And like I said, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're like 15 subscribers away. So, you know, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy my rambling ons, and basically the chit-chat that I just did while playing realistic career mode with Fiorentina, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're so close there. I'm pumped to get to there, finally. And check out my previous live streams in case you have missed them. They're pretty fun. They kind of expose FIFA a little bit in terms of scripting, in case you didn't think scripting was real. I promise you it is. Go look at my previous live stream. But this was Season 6 continuation stream of Fiorentina career mode, realistic career mode. Let me reiterate that. Yeah, guys, love to you, mothers. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, or evening, or morning, wherever you guys are watching from. And I will see you the day after tomorrow with the Europa League semifinals. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for coming in. Goodbye.